Hi, this is Jason with Banna Properties, and a question that we often get asked is how do I find the dimensions of my land or my lot, my property in Texas? How would I go about measuring that? How would I know the dimensions? Maybe you have a piece of property you'd like to build a house on. Maybe you even have a small acreage or a larger piece of property. You'd like to know how wide it is, how long it is. How do I figure this out? Now, the first and simplest way is you can pay a couple $1,000s for a survey, and the surveyor is going to give you a simple plat report or survey plat that is going to tell you how long those are. But there's a simpler way to figure this out in just a few minutes using your computer. It obviously is not quite as precise as a survey, but we will give you a general idea of the dimensions of your property. The first thing you'll do is you'll go to your county website, particularly the county assessor site, and you need to look up your property plat map in the GIS system. If you go to the county property assessors, oftentimes in Texas, you can simply type in the county name and then CAD. This particular county property is in Navarro County, so you could put in Navarro County CAD, C-A-D. And it will almost always bring you up to the property assessor's website. They're going to ask for the parcel number. This is the parcel number right here. The parcel number for your property is usually on your tax information and your property tax bills. It says parcel ID or the assessor's parcel number, APN in some cases. So this gives you an idea of the map of your property. You can see what it looks like, what the shape is, and roughly where it is from a satellite view. However, it doesn't show us any of the dimensions, width, or length of this particular property. So the next step is we're going to actually go to Google Earth. So this is Google Earth. It's a program that's a free download for your desktop. And what I've done was I've actually used that other map from the county assessor site, and I've drawn a polygon. You simply click here and you can draw a square, any kind of shape you want, and you can name it and save it, and it will save. So I went ahead and I drew out the property shape based on the picture that we had from the county assessor site. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Google Earth's tools to measure. It's very simple to do. I'm simply holding the control button while I drag, and I can turn the angle in Google Earth. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in as close as I can to the corner of my property. I'm going to click this path button, and I'm simply going to draw a dot there, and then I'm going to use the arrows on my keyboard to move up, and I'm going to draw another dot close to the property line. Now, you see it's drawn a separate path next to my property line. I can actually change the color of this if I'd like, so I can tell that it's a different path and it's not the edge of my property I've drawn. There it is in blue. And now here in the new path box, the dialog box, I go over to measurements. You can see it's 0.10 nautical miles. There are many different things you can choose. Miles, it's 0.12 miles. But in this particular case, I'd like to know how many feet. So it's actually 620 feet from this corner to this corner. Okay, that's very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and just press OK. I'm going to leave that line there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw another one because I'd like to see how wide the property is. So I'm going to start right here near my corner. Once again, I'm scrolling in or out with my mouse. I'm going to use the over arrow on my keyboard and scroll back in with my mouse, and I'm going to click as close as I can to that property corner. Okay, the exact same thing. I'm going to go to measurements. I'm already in feet. It's 318 feet. 318 feet. Very nice. So I know that I'm 620 feet long and 318 feet wide. Now, like I said, this is not going to replace a survey, but it can give you the general idea if you'd like to know how big your property is. Sometimes when you're looking to buy property, or maybe you own a piece of property, you'd like to know how big it is. This could be a great tip to help you. I hope that this video has helped you. If you're looking to sell a piece of property, we'd love it if you'd submit it here on this website, and we would be glad to give you a cash offer on your property within 24 hours. Thank you.